Welcome to the Future of Real Estate, your chance to find out what's going on in real estate and the real estate market. This morning show is brought to you by the Ellis team at RE/MAX Realty Group. RE/MAX is award winner for most transactions in Florida.
With the Ellis team at RE/MAX, it's a family affair. Always call the Ellis team, they'll handle you with care.
Welcome back to the Future of Real Estate. I'm Brett Ellis of the Ellis team at RE/MAX Realty Group. Okay, what we're doing now is we're breaking down the state of the market report. In our first two segments of the show, we broke down the overall county market, but we've also told you that all real estate is local. Countywide, sales are down about 38 to 48%. But we want to break it down in terms of how your market is doing or the area you might be interested in. So what we're going to do is focus on Cape Coral in this segment. And we broke Cape Coral down interestingly, into three segments. We've got North, Central, and South. So let's focus on the North because things can be a little bit different in each area. Here's a graph of the sales prices in the North. Now, median sales price was down about 29.5%, 08 versus now. But what you'll see is it's roughly about even in terms of where it started. It's actually up a little bit, and average, same thing. So prices really weren't down in 2009. They're really only down year over year, the average 09 price versus the average 08 price. So kind of keep that in mind. Let's also look at sales transactions. Sales were up 66.79% in Cape Coral North. So fantastic opportunity there. That's probably why inventory is down in that area. And let's talk about inventory. It went down to 5.31 months, down from 11.06. So it got cut in half if you look at that graph right there. So let's also talk about, and I could zoom in for you so you can kind of see the graph we're talking about, cut in half right there, 5.31 months. It's also fun to look at the highest closed sales in the North Cape Coral. The highest one we could find was actually out in Matlacha, $830,000. Okay, that's a waterfront 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. The lowest sale we found was $14,000, and this was located at 2622 Northeast 20th Avenue, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet. Now, don't call us up expecting to buy all homes at $14,000. Those are special circumstances. Now, let's look at what's actually on the market right now. And these are sometimes kind of funny. Here's one for $2.1 million over on Shoreview Drive in the Northeast Cape section. So that's 4 bedrooms, 5 baths. And here's one that's on the market for $3,000. I even see a pickup truck in the front yard. I don't know if you get that for free or not. But that's at 1113 Northeast 10th Terrace. So that's a breakdown of Northeast Cape Coral. Kind of give you an overview of what's going on there. Let's shift a little bit. Let's shift gears over to Central Cape Coral. Because like I said, each area is a little bit different. So I'm going to zoom in, zoom out just a little bit. And here is a price graph of what happened in Central Cape Coral. Prices went down about 25.93% on the median, down about 26.04 on the average. So, but look what happened in the second half of the year. They really took off since about July. And in fact, prices rose in 09 compared to where they were in January. It's just when we report official numbers, it's based on the average from 08 versus the average of 09. So keep in mind, prices are going up in Central Cape, even though you'll see the media report them as going down. That's really not what's happening here. And let's look at sales here. Sales were up 50.32%. And this is kind of what it looks like. Here's the amount of sales per month just in Central Cape Coral. So that's fascinating. Let's look at month supply of inventory. It went down also in half from 10.65 to 5.54 last year. So making good progress there. If we look at the highs and lows in Central Cape, 900,000 is the highest sale we can find in MLS. And that's a home over on Southeast Coral Point Drive. Pretty nice looking home. 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 4,200 square feet of living area. And the low we found was 19,000. And the reason we're showing you this, all it had was walls. This is the best picture we could find at 436 Southwest 22nd Street. Don't know if it had a fire. I don't know what happened with that deal. But $19,000, you can buy a house, foundation, and walls with a lot in Southwest Cape Coral. Looks like it may have been waterfront, though, so probably worth every bit of that. Here's the listings right now. Most expensive listings over on Southwest 32nd Court, $1.2 million. Gulf access, 2,840 square feet of living area, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Can't tell you if it's priced right or not, but it is the highest priced list. And as we told you, homes over $1 million, we've got over a 5-year supply of homes countywide. We introduced that in our overall county state of the market report. So if you're going to be over $1 million, you better have the value there. The lowest priced in Central Cape Coral, $38,900. This home is located at 315 Southeast 19th Street. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,100 square feet, $38,900. There you go. Kind of fun to see how this works. Now, let's turn our attention from Central Cape Coral down to South Cape Coral and see what that looks like, okay? And what we'll find is that the average price, or the mean price, was down 25.39%, 39 or 34%. The average price was down 28.77%. And look, prices ended up, looks like, higher than where they started in 09. So you could say prices went up in 09. Even though we're reporting they're down about 25% in South Cape Coral because it's year over year again. So don't want to belabor that point, but it is true. Sales, though, were up 51.69%. Booming area, South Cape Coral. Now, let's look at inventory. It fell from 12.69 last year down to 6.13. So again, inventory levels are falling in the area. We've got rising prices, falling inventory, and we're completing that leg of the stool, the 3 legs of the stool we're talking about, and a lot of good sales volume. So I think you're seeing good things for South Cape Coral. If you want to look at the highest closed sale we can find, looks like $1.875 million over on Normandy Court, 4945 Normandy Court if you want to drive by. Pretty palatial looking home. Palatial. Lowest one was $15,000 we could find. I see it looked like it maybe had some roof damage there. It was at 3011 Southwest 9th Place, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,346 square feet of living area. Now let's look at the listings on the market right now. The highest one we can find is over in Tarpon Estates. It's on the market right now for $7.895 million. Over 6,400 square feet of living area, 4-bedroom, 6 baths, nice pool area there. We can only pick one picture. And a pretty nice home if you're in the market for a $7.8 million home. And the lowest price we can find on the market right now, $29,900, 1,143 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Can't guarantee that one's still here today, but it was on the day we pulled these in the MLS. It's kind of fun to bring you these things. There are some good buys out there. There's some expensive stuff out there and everything in between. You got to really know what you're looking for, but that's a nice overview of Cape Coral and how it compares to the overall county. You can read this entire report, download the entire State of the Market report at topagent.com. If you want to speak with a member on our team, it's 239-489-4042. And that is Cape Coral, and we'll be bringing you some other sub-markets throughout the county. So look for our website for those. Thank you.